our attacking end. Yeah, we actually didn't try to hide anything. The Japan game, we actually gave them 40 points, and then a New Zealand game that they would just bear on the day, and then we actually smashed Namibia and we smashed Canada. We was the last game, and then we smashed Italy by 40 points. We're actually the highest scoring team at the World Cup. And then when we played Wales, Wales is the kind of team. And then we played Japan again, and we gave them again, I think, four or five tries. So we scored a lot of points again. But then we played Wales, who's a kicking game. And if you lose your patience against Wales, they beat England twice this year. They're the Six Nations champs. So that was actually the Rugby Championships winners against the Six Nations winners. So and we've played them 4 times. And we haven't managed to win them in the last 4 times. And every single time we tried to outrun them. So we knew that was going to be a ball fest, just kicking. And we know our patience had to last there. And then it did. And then in the final, we actually kicked almost as much, but then Lucanio just brought the magic, and Mapimpi brought the magic, and Cheslin brought the magic. And, the individual players just, whatever they saw, they played, and I guess that's what we wanted all the time. So it wasn't really that we were hiding anything. It was just that the players felt so comfortable and confident, and the platform was laid there, and they really just used their talent. So we didn't really hide anything.
The question was, a lady on the train said, I've come here to celebrate the lessons that the Springboks have taught me. Losing the first game and empowering through the rest of the tournament. What does that say to you as you must give? What does that say to you as the nation saying that about you guys?
Yeah, I think we kind of got that from South Africa. As in the coach, we know exactly, like, we go through a lot of challenges as a country, and we always find a way to get through it, especially when we get together, everybody, and we start fighting for something. And we knew, coach let us, like, we all knew if we lost another game, that was it for us, and we had to fight every single game like it was a playoff. So we gave it everything we could, and I think, like I said earlier, like without the support of the people back home, because the people back here know exactly what it feels like to have your back against the wall. And yeah, that was huge for us. I mean, we were watching videos, we were sitting there with FNB got us this big TV, and we could get messages from the people. And another thing, we have people's faces on our jerseys at the back. So we were away, we weren't really away, we had our people with us. And it was really special for us, and seeing the videos like that, see other old players, celebrating and sending us videos to see that this is 10 times more than they have ever had in their lifetime. So, yeah, people might be learning from us, but everything that we did there and took there, we got it from the people here in South Africa.
Brendan?
2007 taught us that core, that team went through to 2009 to beat the British and Irish Lions there. How important, first of all, is to keep this core, this team together under your leadership for 2021 with the British Lions? And then second, on a lighter note, you've spoken about all the celebrities and stuff that wished you well. Part of this campaign was your video call with your son Nick. Just what was his reaction afterwards?
Yeah, we would love to stay together as this core group, and obviously that's all up to Coach Rassi, and he will definitely let us know in the next couple of days. He's already thinking about working for the next couple of days, preparing for what's about to come. And yeah, us as players, a lot of us have committed. We're staying in South Africa and we're playing here, so we definitely be available. And regarding the call to Nick, yeah, that was special. The whole time that he was there, he just wanted to get on the field. And I told him, just keep on praying that if we win the final so we can get on the field. And yeah, he got on the field, he just ran and enjoyed himself. It was really special. And I can't explain to you how amazing it is to share those special moments with your family. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. We all had our kids there, and wives and girlfriends and everything. So it was good.
Final question, Sandile, and then we'll ask the minister to make closing remarks. And before the question goes, can I then just ask the 3 of the room guys? We'd like to get the guys at the top table out, so please refrain from yourselves and all that. Thank you very much. Sandile, go ahead.
Thanks for the sound addition. Rassi, quick one. How important was it to have Sia fully fit? We know he struggled with injuries leading up to the World Cup. question, how important was it to have a kids here for this year at the World Cup? And Sia, for you, a message to all the kids who are in our rural areas struggling as you did 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think our whole motto was the whole time that, listen, we're not going to make the same mistakes as previous World Cups where I was involved, and also part of the mistake where we're going to take a very experienced team on paper and a great team on paper, but not a fully fit team. So we decided when we get onto that plane to Japan, all 31 players must be fit and ready to train. And I must tell you, out of the 7 or 8 weeks that we were there were probably out of the, how many training sessions, 40 training sessions that we had, there were probably 3 where there were 1 or 2 players sitting out with niggling injuries. And Sia was one of them. He was the only player that we actually managed. A guy like Damian Willemsen missed out because he wasn't fully fit when we went over there. A guy like, who else is there? There was Lizo Kaboko had a little injury just before that. So there was a few guys, even one of the Pre brothers. So we decided we would rather take a fully fit team. So the only guy we really took a chance with was Sia, and to manage him, his whole load, and how we're going to make him play just a little bit in one Currie Cup game, and then against Argentina, and then against Japan. So for us to have him there was really important. Firstly, because he's a great rugby player. Secondly, because he's our captain. And I thought his form wasn't great the first 2 games, and that's why we gave him, he played in 3 in a row, and we always subbed him the last 10-15 minutes of the first 2-3 games until he got fully fit. And then I must say in the last 3 games his form was absolutely outstanding, so much that we actually had to sub him the last 10-15 minutes because he really emptied his tank totally, and he played really, really well. His stats showed that. So, no, it was massive important, and I must say well done to the medical team and everybody to get him through that, because it was a real worry for me at one stage during the year, early in the year.
And the message to the kids in our townships, rural areas who are now in, I suppose, in the situation that you found yourself in about 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah, it's really tough, but I think anything can be overcome with opportunity. I think my drive when I was younger, it was just going to training each and every single day. I was preparing myself, not knowing obviously because I was young. I was only 9 years old, going to training each and every single day, and I was obviously preparing myself for an opportunity just in case it came. And when it did come, I was ready, and I took it with both hands. When I got a scholarship. So that's what I can tell them, that it can be done. We obviously don't want it to be so tough for everybody else, and we're hoping things will get better for everybody else in future. But I mean, if a guy like Mampimpi can come from where he comes from and make it, it just shows it is possible. But yeah, and the most important thing is that you never listen to someone that tells you you can't make it, you're not going to make it. It's up to you and you alone, and all the people that we have around you. That's the most important thing. And I just want to tell the kids they must just keep dreaming and keep on believing and keep on pushing.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Captain, for leading the nation. Happy birthday. What the most important thing here, the lesson we can take from our Springboks, is that in the field of play, they were single-minded, and their unity was unity of purpose. They affected people outside of the field, which is 57 million people in South Africa. Their act and their win covered our country with glory. And as they do that, they made us to come closer to each other as South Africans. We should not be distracted by anybody. This we should use as a firm base, as we did in 1995, in 2007, and now in 2019, as a firm base to unite our people. Unite all of us in confronting the challenges we are faced with. Challenges of unemployment. With this win, many people would be part and parcel of the President's investment conference here, with a lot of Japanese who were not part of the plan initially, who wanted to know more about South Africa. We've had the whole of the continent being happy that this is their win also as people of this continent. So, fellow South Africans, thank you very much for supporting our boys. Continue to do that, and let us make sure that the doomsayers do not see what they want to see, the division of our nation. Our sport, the sport, all other sporting codes should learn from this, that when you are united, you can achieve everything. We are still calling on everybody, including the private sector, to come to the fore to help those kids in the rural areas, in the townships and the suburbs and elsewhere, to ensure that they get a chance. To that extent, I would want to say to the 57 million people of South Africa that Heineken, as one of the private sector, came to the fore to assist in ensuring that all the people of our land are able to watch this very important final. So with that, I'm calling on other private sectors that come, let's ensure that we build our country. Let this not be a momentarily win, but forever. We build on it in confronting the problems we're faced with. There's gender-based violence in the country. I'm still going to be talking to the president of SARO and the leadership that all our sporting codes, starting with the World Champions here, we take part even more in ensuring that we address the challenges, social ills, which are facing our nation. Thank you very much.
Gracias.